Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today we're taking a look at your new lover. We've got 4 groups. You can choose based on the thumbnail or the cards we have here. Group 1, you have the 2 of Cups. Group 2, 7 of Cups. Group 3, Strength. And Group 4, Ace of Wands. I'll give you more time to choose. Hello, Group 1. Let's take a look at your new lover. 19, Richness. 39, Support. 30, Table. 26, Peace. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Queen of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. The Chariot. 9 of Cups. Okay. Very romantic person, very charming. I do see that they are quite financially stable, or their finances are improving at this time. They are quite focused on their career. Okay, so this person likes to work. You may know them from work with the 3 of Pentacles here, along with support. So there's like this group energy. Maybe you see them often in like a group setting. Okay, could be the gym, could be your local cafe, could be anything where there's multiple people around, like a class, So group 1, this person will love taking you out on dates. They will love spending on you. I see that they're a chill person. They're very peaceful. There's no drama. They're just like very calm, and they like to go with the flow. Okay. With the Queen of Cups, I do see someone being like very empathetic. This could represent you or them, but they're like gentle. There's this feminine energy. Okay. With the Chariot, this person will take the lead. They're a leader. So your new lover will be quite passionate about you. They'll always want to see you or like be around you. I feel like they'll like to be close to you. So if you are seeing them often, like in a group setting, they'll typically like sit beside you or try to like interact with you as much as they can. All right, for some, you already know this person, seeing that you could work with them. But it feels like someone who's just like lingering in your space, like they're around you often. If you don't know anyone like this, it could be that you'll meet through doing some sort of activity, group project. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Someone has a lot of cash. Very financially focused. We have the 10 of Wands also. Okay, hiking could be significant. And yoga. So yoga, the gym. I see nature being significant also, like walks in nature. Well, hiking is the same as walking in nature. But yeah, I feel like this person would like to be in nature, and they could like animals. Okay. Yeah, so I see that they'll be like a planner. They'll always like to make plans to like see you again, or they're like taking the lead to like plan the next date. You could also plan together, okay, reach your goals together. Okay. I'm also hearing like a power couple. You'll feel like a team with them. The Five of Pentacles, I do feel like this is representing a bit of a struggle. This person will be like very supportive of you financially. So they'll want to take care of you, and it could be a bit challenging accepting this. Maybe you're not used to someone spoiling you or wanting to give you money often. So there's like this skittish energy around accepting this person's generosity. Okay. But I feel like they'll want you to be laid back, and they'll want to take the lead. So with the chariots, bikes could be significant. Okay. They could like bikes, have a bike. Hmm. All right. And the Ace of Pentacles, she's like here with the money. So yeah, it feels like they'll love to just support you. And they're just like rich or wealthy, you know, they could have like a big house or many assets here. Okay, they could work in finance also, because I feel like that is like very significant, finance and business. Okay, so there's a very lucky energy, group one. With the Ten of Wands, they could also be a hard worker. So they put out a lot of effort into everything they do, their job, their family life, their romantic life. They do their best, okay? Yeah, so very successful person. Okay. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got like this cuts. I actually chipped my hand. Hopefully it doesn't bother anyone. It's kind of bleeding. Group one, romantic dates, dinner dates, and vacations. I'm seeing all of that. We've got personal life, upbringing, family finance, legal matters, home, pets. All right, so they have a lot going on. I feel like they could be a busy person. Okay, personal life. Commitments, long-term relationship, loyalty, devotion, gossip, stories, rumors, seeking information, comparison, competition, not good enough, self-esteem, and copycats. We also have playful, falling out. Okay, I'm like, what? It fell from the back. So playful, happiness, teasing, innocence, jokes, and curiosity. All right, so you could have a playful dynamic with them. They'll enjoy spending time with you. You and your new lover could be a bit gossipy, like you two could like to gossip with each other. I don't know, kind of like a best friend relationship here. Right, so they'll feel very connected to you. We also have comparison. So there could also be some struggles in terms of like appearance or self-esteem, like feeling worthy of this person. And I feel like it's, you know, on your side. I feel like this person is very established, and they're confident, they're dominant. So for some of you, there could be this feeling of not being sure if you're ready to fully embrace this person, if you can match their energy or their lifestyle. So it's important to take a look at that, do some inner work to feel worthy of love and this person who's coming towards you. So there's no need to compare yourself and feel like there's someone better out there. You deserve all of this good energy that this person is bringing you. Let's get physical features. Some features may resonate with you. So if they do resonate with you, you can take this as confirmation. So group one. broad nose, toned body. Okay. They could like to work out. Bleached hair, high voice, short height, French accent. Someone could speak French. Tattoos, beard, skin condition, black hair, wrinkles, tanned skin, pale skin tone, and masculine energy / male. Okay, so for most of you, this is someone who has a strong masculine energy. They'll like to take the lead. I did mention that before. All right. So I am picking up on kind of like a rebellious look, especially with like the biker guy. What was it? Yeah, the chariot. They may like to wear dark clothing. Okay. Black hair, tattoos. Yeah, there's like this rebel kind of image going on here. All right. So let's get names and initials. We've got PR, I. Okay, I'm hearing the word like private, so maybe they have like a private jet, private ride or something. Okay, or maybe they just like to protect their privacy. But I was picking up on like a luxurious kind of lifestyle. So we've got KN, U, H, CJ, S. Okay, not prison coming through. T. Oh, prison turning to pristine. Pristine. Maybe they have this well put together look. Okay. M. I'm also picking up on like a neat freak or someone who's like very organized. What about Y? Timmy, Timothy, G, V, A. We got Van and F. Stacy, Gary, Garrison, Cyrus. The word fun. Okay, someone has a fun, playful energy. We've got kiss. They could be quite affectionate. We've got pry. All right, pry kind of links with table. Like I feel like you two will have a lot of dates and they'll be asking you many questions. Like they'll be very curious, wanting to get to know you. Okay. Yeah, so also hearing like it's not all about them. So them asking you these questions is kind of to like take the attention off of their life and just like focus on you so they can like make you happy or support you better. Simon, Simone, Kate, Catherine, Sia. We've got USA, right? Lisa, Tyler, Taylor, rapping could be significant. RAP, Sam, Samantha, Samuel. Okay, I see like typing or the word like type, so they're definitely your type. The army could be significant. But I also see arms like you know when you walk beside someone and you kind of like link arms. So maybe they'll do that often when they're walking with you. Okay, have you on their arm. James, Jamie, Jared, Arnold, Ariana, Sarah, the word sit, S-I-T. Okay. You could also meet them at a social event. Okay. I'm hearing formal, so maybe a dinner party, something fancy, maybe even like a wedding. Kira, Harper. You've got far. Okay, maybe this person is like a foreigner. Okay. We also have car, C-A-R. So car rides, road trips, the month of June. New York could be significant. Jupiter, hips, and TV. Okay, someone could have been on TV. So group one, that's all I see for you. If this reading helped, you can leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Bye. Hello, group two. Let's take a look at your new lover. Sagittarius, 34, autocracy. Leo, 32, maliciousness. Soulmates, yes, this is your soulmate. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So what is going on? Group two. See why this person could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I see this person being a bit jealous over you. All right, so they could have some jealousy and possessiveness. Three of Swords, Page of Wands, Ten of Swords. So this is someone who has been hurt before. Five of Wands. All right, they have some personal issues that they need to work through. I feel like they're a fighter. Okay. There's something very passionate about them. Like this person is, they have a lot of energy. And they could be into like sports. They could be competitive. They could be quite athletic. So they could go to the gym. But I feel like they could have some pent up aggression or like they're passive aggressive. There's something about their energy. It feels like very masculine. Like they like to have control. They get jealous easily. So there's a hint of like immaturity. Okay. But I do have soulmate here. I feel like you two will help each other to grow. You could meet through friends, or they could already be your friend and they're getting like jealous over you at this time. So if you already know this person, they could be feeling secretly jealous and worried about losing you. Okay. Or not having a chance, possibly like failing. Eight of Cups. This person could have been abandoned or cheated on. Okay. And if this is someone you already know, someone you feel a deep connection with, they feel like they could lose you. Okay. So you and this person could just be dancing around in the friend zone. Almost like a friends with benefits connection, or like you two have this idea that you like each other, but there's a fear of like failing, fear of upgrading this connection and then like losing it, moving too quickly, something like that. So let's continue. Someone could smoke. The High Priestess. Ace of Cups. Seven of Swords. All right, so there's a lot going on here, group two. Your new lover. I feel like you could actually meet them after they've been through like a breakup. Like they'll be releasing someone else and moving towards you. Okay, for some. Because there's this Ten of Swords, which is a ending, and the Ace of Swords, which is like Ace of Cups, sorry, which is like new love, a fresh beginning. Okay. They're actually holding rings. Well, the female is wearing hers and he's holding his. So it feels like they could even be someone who has been through a divorce, someone who could have been betrayed or cheated on. Okay. Group two, this could also be someone who has avoidant tendencies that they need to heal. Okay. And that could be a reason why you two haven't made things official, because they have to release that avoidant energy or release their past baggage or their fears of failure, however it goes. But yeah, I feel like with soulmates, for a few of you here, they're already in your life and you feel this connection. But there's this big question as to why you two aren't together. Like, why haven't they made a move? Or like, why you two aren't in this happy relationship just yet. And it's because of this baggage. Okay. Fears of getting hurt, betrayed, that kind of thing. And if you don't know this person, they could be going through this right now, maybe releasing someone else, and you'll meet them soon when they're ready for a partnership. Okay, so I'm hearing that they could be like going through a lot, like going through hell. So I'm kind of giggling, but yeah, they could be going through something very personal, very stressful in their lives. And when they are through with this situation, you could like meet them, okay, and they'll be recovering from their past. All right. Page of Wands and the High Priestess. There's this inner knowing that you two like each other. And that's for those of you who are like dancing around in the friend zone. There's this like deep inner knowing that you two will be together. A sense of mystery also, like they're hiding their feelings. Okay. You've got overthinking, gossip, self-aware, confidence. Okay. So this person could admire your confidence. You could be someone who's like very in tune with yourself. Okay. With gossip, you could hear a lot about this person. Maybe friends will tell you that they're interested. There's something about friendship being significant. Okay. So yeah, this person could be overthinking things before they like ask you out. And group two, there's something else, but I kind of lost it. I lost it. I'm gonna shuffle and get physical features. Yeah, okay, I think I got it. So Sagittarius, that's also a sign of like adventure. I feel like this person is very active. Did I mention that before? Like they could be athletic. Okay, yeah, in the beginning, like they could be sporty. They could also like to travel. And I see this bold energy along with confidence. This person could like to win. Right. Competitive. Some features may resonate with you. You could take that as confirmation. European. Thick eyebrows. Beauty marks. Deep set eyes. Olive skin tone. Monotone voice. Heart-shaped face. Dark skin tone. Older. Deep voice. Square face. Dark eyes. Okay. Toned body. Right. Someone is very masculine. They've got monotone voice and deep voice. They could have a mole or freckles. Okay. They could also have this intense appearance. So let's move on to names and initials. We've got F, Z, E, O, D, V. IQ, right? Someone could have a high IQ. LT. The word evil. Okay, so maliciousness and the word evil. Maybe this person could be strategic. We did have the Seven of Swords, so it's almost like it's kind of funny, but this person, I feel like they could be observant, like they spy and they like watch others, they learn about others and just like use it to their advantage. Um, and yeah, it feels like someone who could come off as a bit mean or they look mean, like their facial expression is like very serious, intimidating, and I feel like they're just like strategic. And this could also tie in with their competitive nature, where they like to compete, um, possibly try to be better or look better. There's something about them that's just like wild. So, group two, yeah, this person could have some evil or dark thoughts. So, yeah, let's continue. I've got M, G, the name Tim, Timothy, B, Bob, Bobby, A, got bad. Wow, evil and bad. Like a bad boy or bad girl, rebellious nature. Oh my gosh. All right. Tom, Thomas. We've got G, oh, sorry, J, and Y. Okay, we've got the gym, so they like to work out. Wow. Maybe you could meet at the gym, or you're like their gym crush. Okay, football could be significant. Taylor. Gaming could be significant. Mia. Jimmy, like Jim. Okay. I can't believe group 2. Jaden, Addison, Miley, Miles, Dylan, Delilah, Deborah, Adele. Isn't Adele the singer? A singer? Yeah. Adele. We got Fog. Okay. Someone could live in a foggy area. Mitchell. This person gets jealous easily. I think I have mentioned that. We do have jealousy here. Toby. Oops. I see Diva. Okay. In some ways, you could match their energy. Maybe you have like an attitude, or like you're high maintenance, you're a diva, and they're kind of like dark and mysterious, and it's just wild. All right. A loft could be significant. LOFT. George. We've got divine masculine. Mabel. Okay, so that's all I see. Group 2. If this reading helped, you can leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Bye. Welcome, group 3. Let's see who your new lover is. 23, commerce. 9, country. Number 1, key. Aquarius. Taurus. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy and new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All right, so you or this person could be a Taurus, Aquarius. The countryside could be significant. All right, this person seems to be business-minded. All right, could be a businessman or businesswoman. The law field could be significant. This person could own their own house. I'm looking at this cottage with the key here. Like they could have their own business, their own home, land, a farm could be significant. They could really like nature. They enjoy their solitude. They're also very hardworking. This person could wear a lot of neutral colors, so like brown, dark, hues, whatever. So yeah, they could dress quite simply, right, and neatly. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Three of Wands. And she's like in the woods. This person could be surrounded by nature. Maybe they were like raised on a farm or something. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Swords. The Hierophant. This is someone very traditional. We also have the Eight of Swords. Okay. Oh, look at the baby. Queen of Pentacles. So strong earth energy. This could be you or them. They could be very nurturing, caring, generous. They're fine on their own. All right. But as I was saying, they're quite traditional. And with the Six of Swords here, I feel like you'll meet them when you're outside of your comfort zone. There's also a sense of distance, like they live far away. There's this energy of being secluded. So maybe they don't even have like neighbors, or, you know, like some people live in like the city where it's like everyone's close together, and or like a neighborhood, and you know what I'm saying. I feel like this person lives far away, and they may have like a few neighbors, but there's this energy of being separate, being different. Okay, so with the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands, there's a chance that this person is very different from you. Could be in terms of like ethnicities, their upbringing. I feel like you two are kind of like opposites. Okay, you could bring them outside of their comfort zone. With the Eight of Swords, this is an energy of like feeling trapped. This could be someone who has like a routine. Okay, I'm hearing by the book. And not like by the book. Actually, reading could be significant. Maybe they like to read. But when I said by the book, I mean like they do things the right way, the right practical, not in terms of like buying an actual book. Just in case you're confused. So Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Ace of Cups. All right, so your new lover is quite near. You could be releasing someone, moving on from a situationship or an ex-partner. And your new partner is literally right there, like they're very near. Okay, as soon as you decide, okay, I'm gone, I'm moving on from whoever hurt me or whatever the case may be, this new person will be, it's almost like I'm seeing this scenario where it's like you're friends with someone and that person's like waiting for you to break up so they could like pursue you. So I don't know if that could like resonate for you, but it feels like they're just like that near where they'll be knocking on your door very soon. Five of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting like this very specific message where for some you may need to like approach this person first. I feel like they could be a bit of a loner. There's something about like being alone and then like someone approaching and maybe like checking up on the other person. So maybe you're feeling sad after releasing an ex and you're kind of like alone, secluded, and they check up on you, or it could be the other way around where they're like all alone, feeling a bit sad, and you reach out to kind of like help them, see how they're doing, so yeah, blonde hair could also be significant, and light brown hair. All right, this person is independent. I see a vacation. The beach could be significant. So again, you can meet them when you're outside of your comfort zone, maybe when you're like traveling, maybe you're on vacation. I also see a walk in nature. Nine of Pentacles, she's like walking away from her home and just like enjoying the environment. All right, so a lot going on, and I'm just like tripping over my words. Speaking of tripping, we have the Four of Pentacles, and he's like tying his shoelace, and she's like buying something. Now, the Four of Pentacles can represent a bit of insecurity. It really depends on like the situation. With the placement here, it's kind of like an overall energy. So I feel like this person can be a bit clingy or possessive when they meet you. Okay. And this could also add to you maybe like needing to approach them first, seeing that she's paying the bill and he's like acting like he's distracted. Maybe they're shy. Maybe they're just like a very private person, or they're quiet, introverted. And for some of you, you'll need to like approach them first, or maybe offer your number first, like they don't want to intrude. So, group three, I'm really getting a lot of things for you. And some of these messages may not resonate, and some may resonate. So let's continue. Group three. We've got moving on. So someone is releasing an ex. Could be you or them. Okay. Deep feelings. Decisions. Romantic dates. Okay. So there's a new beginning waiting for you, group three, when you release an ex or past situation, or even just like healing, releasing past baggage and pain. Could even be from family dynamics, or just like that overall feeling of betrayal. Could even be from friendships, that kind of thing. So just releasing all of that and being open-minded, exploring will bring in this new partner. All right, so I see them courting you. They'll be like a gentleman or a gentlewoman. Gentleman. So the King of Cups is very compassionate, and I feel like you two will balance each other out. Okay. And you'll fall in love. We have deep feelings. All right, so I feel like your first impression will be very important. It's almost like love at first sight here. Okay. We're gonna get physical features. Some features may resonate with you. If they do, you can take that as confirmation. Okay. Thick hair. Cute face. Someone could have like a baby face, or they look very young. Small lips. Curvy body. Brown eyes. Gray hair. Toned body. Light skin tone. High voice. Fine features. Tattoos. Baggy clothing. Okay. And heart-shaped face. So, light brown eyes could be significant, or dark brown eyes. Someone could be older than the other. I do see someone having like very small features, like a slim face, or as I said before, like a baby face. Yeah, petite body could be significant. All right, so let's move on to names and initials. We've got D, N, M, R, L, E, P, I. Someone could like to stay home and watch movies or series, Netflix. I see like episodes. Roland, Dan, Daniel, JZS, F, Q, Mary Jane, B, I see MILF, Z, we've got Zen, K, very mindful, energy, W, O, T, H, we've got hot, okay, summer could be significant, and also physical attraction, so yeah, they could have a very attractive body, or you could, both of you. Sebastian, Penelope, Reynolds, Linda, Selena. I see the word smile, so maybe shared jokes here, like inside jokes, could be significant. They like your smile or like to make you happy. So they also have red hots. Okay. I don't know. I feel like your dynamic would be like, as I said, like inside jokes. So it would be like only you two truly understand one another, and you two could be like very private about your relationship. No disturbances, no third parties, no drama, just you and them giggling at whatever the heck you two laugh about. So yeah, I got FB, Facebook. Maybe social media could be significant. Okay. Yeah, okay. Social media. We have DILF, MILF and DILF. Phil, Philip, Emma, Emily, Toby, Ellis, Dina, Diana. Okay. A wolf, like a lone wolf. So group 3, that's all I see for you. If this reading helped, you can leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Bye. Hello, group 4. Let's take a look at your new lover. 39, supports. Number 5, success. 30, table. 18, change. 'Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. The Hanged Woman. The High Priestess. 2 of Swords. 8 of Swords. So, group four, your new lover is going to be someone who feels very familiar to you. I see them being successful, ambitious, generous. They'll be like a good friend. So you could be starting off as friends. You could also meet through friends with support and table. Table can represent a social event. It could also represent equality, being on the same page. So you could start off as just like, friends, a very casual, light connection, and it will start to gradually like get deeper, and you will start to feel a bit more connected to this person. I also see that they embrace change. This could be someone who has been through a lot, so they're very understanding of others and other people's like experiences. I feel like they like to listen and truly get to know a person. So the Hanged Woman, I feel like they have a different outlook on life, and they like to look at things differently, have a different perspective of like other people and like love relationships. Okay. So like there's some people who can be a bit close-minded and kind of like follow society. This person is very different from that. So if there's like this cliche going around where like typically people would say, like for example, a lot of women say men are trash, and that's kind of like societal, and or like men would say, oh, women are gold diggers. Like it's like they don't follow those kind of patterns and trends that society kind of like popular and makes popular. So yeah, I was gonna say like popular, like I was gonna say a word that doesn't even exist, but yeah, they don't follow that trend per se. So with the Two of Swords here, I feel like they're extremely private, and they could come off as mysterious, secretive. With the High Priestess here, they keep a lot to themselves because they see things very differently, and many people may not like understand them, okay, or like be on the same page with them. But with you, they could feel connected to you. They feel like you could actually like read their mind or like understand them fully, So there's a sense of like familiarity between the two of you and comfort. They could also look familiar, like they look like someone you know. The Hanged Man, or maybe like a celebrity or something. There's a resemblance here. The Hanged Man. Eight of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Four of Wands. This person hasn't been through a lot of relationships in life. They also have the Ten of Wands. I'm also hearing Virgin, so that could be significant. Maybe that could resonate with you. But there's this energy of like kind of being like closed off, not really participating in like hookup culture and that kind of thing. So this person is very different, and they just like follow their own path. With the Eight of Cups, it does add to them like walking away from like the norms and maybe like traditional things or society, what others expect of them. They're very different. Okay. Yeah, we do have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this person could be like maybe like they're not on social media, or they don't have many friends. They just keep to themselves. They detach. They disconnect from others and expectations of others. So Seven of Pentacles and the High Priestess, they could be quite patient, and they could be quite observant. So they'll just like watch you and not say anything. You most likely won't know like what's going through their heads. Like they're hard to read is what I'm saying. But at times it could feel like you see through them, or like again, like you understand them. Okay. I do feel like someone is like hard to read. and the other person could like see them clearly, like yeah. So place yourself where you fit. Maybe you're mysterious and they could like be a bit confused when it comes to you, or you're confused about them. But there's that dynamic here with the High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, Two of Swords, again, they're private. And the Ten of Wands, maybe hiking could be significant. Nature, someone could like flowers. I see that standing out. Okay. I'm hearing Pretty Princess, so I don't know who has that like personality where they could be a bit innocent and just shy, or like I don't know. I don't know. Someone is like in fairy tale land, and that's okay. Like someone could be like a idealist, So yeah, could be you or maybe them. Pretty Princess. So let's see what else we get. But your new lover, they could actually treat you like a princess, princess treatment, spoil you, do things the right way, be romantic, gentle, very good listener also. This person does pay attention. And you could also be someone who's like very intuitive and like you pick up on things easily, So I'm just reading like the overall energy that I'm getting. It's hard to place who's who right now, but you two could be similar. Escapism. Playful. Ex-partner. Manipulation. All right, so what's going on? All right, so about manipulation, ex-partner, and escapism. Like someone who maybe had a tough past, like with their ex. Someone could have been manipulative. It could be that they were avoidant or manipulative, and then they changed here. They learned a few lessons. They've grown, become more self-aware and open-minded. Okay, and it could also represent you or them going through that situation where they've experienced relationships that really hurt them, people who manipulated them, that kind of thing. We also have playful, so I do feel like there is like a light energy. Okay, it could be representing one person's personality, a certain kind of like innocence and just like optimism. It could also represent the dynamic where you could bring out their playful side, inner child, that kind of thing. So I also see this person like taking responsibility for their actions, like they have matured, and this could be learned from past relationships. Okay, so again, they could have changed from being manipulative, avoidant to like taking responsibility for their actions, taking accountability, and learning, healing, growing. Let's get physical features. Some features may resonate with you, some with this person. They're about Asian, brown hair, thick hair, feminine energy / female. So again, someone is pretty princess, medium length hair, beard, small ears, short height, cute face, tooth gap, long face, pale skin tone, small lips. Okay. So I'm picking up on like this petite female. Someone could have like voluminous hair. And the masculine could appear very like rigid, bearded, hairy, and tall. All right. Yeah. There could be a very significant size difference here. Like you could be petite and the other person is like really tall, that kind of thing. Let's move on to names and initials. We've got PET. So someone could have pets, S, right? Animal lovers, MZAQ, CIN, Cindy, Zachary, U. We got the word sun, SUN, HROW. The name Owen, VFL. Florida could be significant. Someone could make movies or like to edit videos. I see the word film. Or maybe like watching movies together could be significant. Okay. Ava. Rohan. We got Val. So this relationship could lead to marriage. Someone could be an actor or actress also. Something about films, okay? Or vlogs. Okay. Harrison, Harry, Harrington. The number 7. We've got sow, like reap what you sow. We also have fits. Okay, fits, like fit body. September could be significant. March. We do have April. So that could be your birthday or theirs or when you meet them. We've got the word sun, S-O-N. Perry. Is that impress? Okay. This person wants to impress you. Liam, LA could be significant. So perhaps they'll appear to be kind of a show off or like they could brag or something like that and they're trying to like impress you with their success. Interesting. Someone could have a small chest. Okay. Someone could like to use the pet name Honey. They've got flaws. Okay. Flaws. Tony. The law field could be significant. The word face. Okay. Very attractive face. I'm also hearing skincare. William, Wilson, Stanley, Monday, Monday. Okay, and anything else you may see. So group 4, that's all I see for you. If this reading helped, you can leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Bye.